The title of this video is Now More Than Ever, How to Live in the New Normal. So the COVID-19 pandemic is a world resident. It pushes us into a new normal. We know from recent history that it's then an uphill climb once a global crisis has done its worst. Now more than ever, you need the ideas and action to help you live, survive, and thrive in the new normal.
Yes, we know the patterns that settle in after a worldwide crisis, but we are not disciples of despair. We are disciples of hope. The dream and goal to safeguard world peace never happened. After the Twin Tower attack, the plan was to rid the world of terrorism. Terrorism still exists and prevails. After the 2008 to 2012 global financial crisis and recession, there is more debt than ever in the global financial system. The new normal patterns that settle in after a world crisis. That's the pattern.
God has made promises about the futures of those who believe in Him. If there were no Christ, we will not have hope. So even when things look bleak, we work and wait and hang on for the dawning of better days every day. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified of our latest videos. It's free. Just click the subscribe button on the screen and share this video with your contacts on social media.
What 3 words sum up where we are at the beginning of 2022? 3 words. They are: life goes on. We are settling into a world that is quite different from the world before the COVID-19 pandemic hit. And so we enter the latest new normal. Question is, what matters most to you in the new normal? Some might say, I want a world where I hear or read more positive than negative news every day.
Others might say, the world that matters to me emphasizes the similarities between people rather than their differences. Then some people say, what matters most to me in the new normal is a world where people stop blaming others for their faults. Ideas, ideals, and theory aside, what more down-to-earth realities do you pray for and think about for a new normal world that matters to you? Here are some quick wisdom moments of truth that might help you survive and thrive in the new normal.
We use Bible principles to identify important questions and patterns set by Christ Himself and the Apostle Paul to shape advice that we give you for you to consider and to use. Number 1. How will I change my life goals, priorities, and lifestyle in a post-pandemic environment? Well, whatever the present or future seems like, if you don't have written or memorized short-term or long-term goals to work toward, you're unlikely to progress and advance in the new normal.
Now more than ever, as the new normal becomes familiar, you have to be strong, energetic, diligent, and not give up on your goals and dreams. Irrespective of the hurdles this pandemic puts in front of us, it won't be long before your dedicated focus delivers the vision you kept alive before your eyes. Here is another quick wisdom moment of truth that might help you survive and thrive in the new normal.
Number 2. How will I ensure a continuous and viable income? If you have a job, value the job. Value the job you have. Many whose job employment contracts permit work side hustle jobs. You never know which will work and which will not. Just keep trying and never give up. As the new normal becomes familiar, more than ever, work at what you have with zeal and thoroughness. Every job is dignified and is sweetened when you remember the Lord is with you and watching over you. Whatever you do as unto the Lord.
Here is another quick wisdom moment of truth that might help you survive and thrive in the new normal. Will the COVID vaccinations and booster jabs separate the haves and the have-nots? those who have money or material things and those who do not, those employed and those who are not, those who can travel by air and those prohibited, those who need help and those who don't. Now more than ever, as the new normal becomes familiar, the great divide debate rages in society, and even court cases seem to deepen the divide.
Lots of doors are closing. Now more than ever, we begin to see the patterns of the new normal. When one door closes, trust God for guidance, imagination, and original ideas that create another door, another way for you. God can even put helpers alongside you to come to your assistance, to help you make a plan, to make your way through the crowd. If the door is closed, go through the window or the roof to get the opportunities you need. Jesus is the champion of the disadvantaged. He is the champion of the dispossessed. He is the champion of the disregarded and those in distress.
Here is another quick wisdom moment of truth that might help you survive and thrive in the new normal. Will my spiritual diet be the occasional virtual streaming digital church? The COVID pandemic has separated Christians from close contact. The restrictions have impacted the pattern of regular togetherness in a church building for spiritual involvement and identity. In the mix of the pandemic, some churches might close, some stay open.
Now, more than ever, as the new normal becomes familiar, some people might blow lukewarm, grow cold, and even leave the faith. It's not the end of the world. From the times of Abraham to the times of Peter, there is a long history of God's people falling away from the faith. But the Father, He welcomes them who seek Him again. And when they return to Him, His arms are outstretched to welcome them.
Till we meet again, this is Joel's Place, the Spiritual Lounge at Oasis, Auckland. Have a great life and a better day.